What you're simply saying is that there are rules that parents shouldn't give to their children,
Yes.
right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, please be audible. Use the microphone.
Yes.
Okay. So, can you cite instances because our listeners would want to know what exactly you're talking about? Rules. So, if I ask you to shut the door, if I ask you to do the dash, if I ask you to stay indoors, don't go out, don't do this, I mean, is that unreasonable? So, what are the instances? Tell us what the instances are. Benjamin.
Some instances include um, curfews, like parents actually tell their kids when to go out and when not to go out. But sometimes it actually seems too early because they may say you're not allowed to leave the house by, let's say, 5 o'clock. And actually, by 5 o'clock, it's still a safe hour.
Okay.
So making it actually restricts the child movement, and sometimes it makes them feel bored because they can't go any other fun place. They just have to stay indoors. Or sometimes, like we discussed the other time, overburdening kids with excessive duties.
That's another instance, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Actually, they make them do duties that are too much for them. You wash the dishes, you do your homework, you sweep the floor, you wash the clothes, and everything in between for just one person, and it's not fair.
Okay. Virtue?
A rule where there are two siblings and both of them are of the same age and one of them is allowed to stay out than the other,
Mm-hmm.
which some parents do out of favoritism
Okay.
and which make the other child that is not allowed to go out feel make it feel unfair, and the child gets sad. As Benjamin said, the child might get bored while the others are outside playing and enjoying themselves.
Okay. Okay. I got you. So, you stay in here. You can go out and do what you have to do. Dynamis, any contribution?
Yes.
Okay. Let's hear from you.
instances, a child that is very young will be asked to do too many things, which is not good
Okay.
for his or her health.
Okay. Okay. So these are the things you consider to be unfair rules, right?
Yes.
Okay. But I want to say, as a parent myself, that there could be causes, and sometimes we have a responsibility to care for you and to make sure you are safe. Don't you think that it's out of fear for safety and well-being, your own well-being, that we ask you to stay home, not to go out, not to do this, not to do that? Don't you think so? It is. I answer the question myself. It is. So if you were saying parents are setting unfair rules, we should also look at our concern, right? We want you to stay out of trouble. Benjamin?
Actually, the parents' fears are right, but most times they actually overdo things,
Okay.
because most times actually their fears are not real. What they actually think that's gonna happen doesn't really happen.
Okay.
They actually think if the child goes out, maybe he's gonna join a gang or many things. But most times they don't know that that child going out may actually meet with some people that are actually inspirational and can actually help him and motivate him in many things.
Okay, but what about in an instance or situation whereby the parent is not sure of your parents are not sure of your safety, and they decide to accompany you to the place you're going to? Aren't you okay with that? Bet you.
Yes, that's fine by me.
Okay.
But in some things parents do, we might get embarrassed. Like our friends are playing without their parents, and us were with our parents. Our parents sitting down, looking at us while playing. It might take much of their time because they will have their works to do, and us playing outside will make their stress go low. Because if we're inside with them and they're busy, they'll be shouting, "Sit here! Don't go there! Don't touch that!" Which might make the parents have parental stress and which can cause parents a lot.
Well, thank you very much.